I think, Mike, your point about, and Brad, about nobody trusting us is one of, if not the most important problem. And we have been the ones that say that we have the moral high ground and that we know what's right and they don't. And then, we don't deliver. And, or we, it was a real problem, and it wasn't her fault, but it was a real problem that we did not have a primary. It wouldn't have worked the way that Biden dropped out, but I have heard over and over again from people who were just like, you guys talk about democracy, you talk about threats to democracy, and you didn't even have a real primary to pick your candidate. And I kind of scoffed at it at the time, but when you look at people who, we keep saying that we have the moral high ground, and then that stuff happens, it raises questions to people. I talked to a Trump voter yesterday from my home state of Maine, and who to this day loves Barack Obama, and he votes for Donald Trump. And there is a lesson in there, and I think that Obama did stand for something, and kind of stuck with it. And I think that we haven't really delivered since then, though. Like, we did get the ACA, which was hugely important and gave coverage to 20 million Americans, but a lot of that health inequality stuff is still elusive. And I don't think we've had answers for that. I think our answers on inflation were really bad, even though it was coming down. And the fact that we can't even get Democrats in Congress to agree that we should ban stock trades with members of Congress is a real problem. How are we the ones fighting for working people if we are allowing members of Congress to trade stocks for the companies that they are supposed to regulate and have oversight over? I know that's not the solution to everything, but we have to start living our values. And I think this is a real problem. And I think that's why people don't like us, because we say one thing and we do another.